I'm out of the game. The fours have been.
I'm reporting from the block where the truth gets stretched. Journalism with an edge. Every story I fetch. Mike Level.
Here we go, y'all. Let's get into this thing though, man. We got my guy Dawgface, man. Y'all know him and 42 Dugg is at it right now, you know, and we about to get into this thing though, man. We got and we also gonna have the actual phone call. I got this little clip that I'm gonna run for y'all for a second real quick though, man, to get it started up, man, where basically dude breaking down let me see. 42 Dugg and Dawgface beef is turning deadly. Shout out to Music 101, man. We gonna run this thing though, man. If y'all in here, hit that like button. If you new, subscribe. Let's get into this thing though, y'all. And y'all in the chat, if you somebody in here, man, let me know if it's choppy. If my stuff choppy.
Man, can't no Pontiac nigga speak on Detroit business.
Hey, Detroit, breaking news alert.
Compromise. They're cops. Cop.
Hey, 42 Dugg, I'm gonna need you to come to the front of the congregation and sit your little bit.
Now wait, before I go on, check out this promo. This your boy NBA King David. He back with another video. And this one right here is called I Ain't Scared of You. The link will be
Yeah, we're gonna skip past that.
is allegedly working for the police. 42 Dugg and his crew is allegedly working for the police. And his beef with Dawgface, let's just say, is turning deadly. And the people from the city is saying it as well. This your boy Music 101, the street reporter, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. 42 Dugg posted a video on his Instagram and said nobody from Pontiac can speak on Detroit business.
Man, can't no Pontiac nigga speak on Detroit business.
Police, law enforcement. And I'm not. I don't condone it and no.
We don't give a f what you heard, homie. We don't give a f where you at, homie. Ain't nobody crashing, homie. You niggas wanna be bloggers and podcasters, but you wanna bait street niggas in. That ain't what we do in Detroit, homie. I think you might gotta move to LA or Dallas or something. You did. Go be the next Charleston or the next Whack. We don't condone that in Detroit, homie. Ain't nobody trying to go big off of another drama down here, homie. We hustling down here.
But if y'all heard my guy, he say that 42 Dugg is working with the police. This is my first time hearing that, bro. I ain't even heard Dawgface say that. I'm gonna have to get in touch with Dawgface, try to reach out to Dawgface and see what's really going on. That's the first right there. Dugg working for the cops.
Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? If you don't like us, niggas get with us.
Everybody was wondering, who is Dugg talking about? Dawgface posted DMs of him and 42 Dugg going back and forth, and some of the messages, I'ma sum up because what they saying is just too disrespectful. Dawgface posted a message where he responded to 42 Dugg and said, I was the same wiggle who you asked to put a track hawk and my name for you when you got your deal. And when Whack 100 clowned you over the Offset situation, I was the only podcaster who defended you. 42 Dugg responded and basically said, out of everybody in Detroit, Dawgface the only one trying to tear down the city. He went on to say that Dawgface is not.
I don't even think Dawgface trying to tear down the city. He just shed light on the buffoonery that's going on down there. What y'all think, man? Dawgface is a public figure, bro. I don't think you want to go to war with Dawgface right now, boy. He got that steam rolling right now.
Not from the city. He don't have no morals, no principles, nothing. Then 42 Dugg asks, do he know who he is? Dawgface responded and said, you more like your mom than your dad. 42 Dugg responded and said, I've been throwing money on O's before you had a chain. Dawgface responded and said, keep eating Meech D up. B, you was broke when I met you. Are you nuts? Wiggle, I still got the pic of us on Cooper Street at Smokehouse. Party on 18. 42 Dugg responded and said, man, you ain't never met me broke. Shut up. 42 Dugg also responded and said, you whack 100 of Detroit. Dawgface responded and said, B, you can't rob the robber O. 42 Dugg responded and said, you a B. Dawgface responded and said, nah, you on whack D. Whack hold you. 42 Dugg responded and said, shut up. And they just keep going on with the name calling. Dawgface said, nah, O, your mama a B. 42 Dugg responded and said, keep playing with my mama. Dawgface responded and said, I know what. B, then had the bread before you got your deal. Fuck you mean? You didn't have no money? Laughing emoji. The whole city know. 42 Dugg responded and said, I'm glad you think speaking on my mama something cool to do. Dawgface responded and said, you done forgot where you came from? 42 Dugg responded and said, I'm glad you think you could disrespect me or my mama. Dawgface responded and said, and yeah, 55 Lil Johnny slapped your BA at the basketball city. He took your scrap and you was begging to get it back. 42 Dugg responded and said, you be playing with Wiggers mamas and kids like you just invisible. Don't be surprised when somebody find out who your I ain't gonna even read that game. But just know it got very disrespectful. Dawgface responded and said, erase that. 42 Dugg responded and said, imagine that. And a Wigger slapping me? Dawgface responded and said, don't text no threats. No matter how mad you get, erase that now. 42 Dugg responded and said, you think I'm a game, don't you?
And that's crazy. You see, Dawgface sitting there letting him know, man, hey, bro, you tripping, bro. If you really on that type of timing, bro, get this out the message. But after you drop it in the DM, man, it's too late, bro. They already got it in, you know, the CIA, them Secret Services and all that people them, who does the social media network thing, bro, is already trapped up in there. I turned my camera off because my camera running slow behind like I don't know what, though. But y'all just bear with me. We're going to keep this thing going, though.
Dawgface responded and say, B, I've been in Detroit since 1986. 42 Dugg responded and said, you got the right one. Dawgface responded and said, East Warren. 42 Dugg responded and said, and you know you do. Dawgface responded and said, nah, B, you got so many Wiggers who hate you. 42 Dugg responded and said, a Wigger make an example out of you, homie. 42 Dugg also said, both of y'all inform on the streets and hate on Wiggers like me. Dawgface responded and said, you old Wiggers are the weakest. Inform. 42 Dugg responded and said, just remember what you said about my mama. Dawgface responded and said, be where you at. I can jump on the road right now and be in the A. What's cracking? 42 Dugg said, you a Dawgface responded and said, here you go again, making threats. You a coward. 42 Dugg responded and said, 1 year or 10 years. Now, I don't know what that means.
Man, we know what that means. He say, get back don't come with time, man. But you playing with Dawgface, bro. I don't know, man. They make it seem like the rappers out there got the most pull in Detroit, man, but they gotta learn this YouTube streaks, bro. And it's on this YouTube, bro. Hit this internet, all that gangster stuff go out the window. You gotta play by these rules or get off the internet.
Let's just say this thing right here is getting out of hand. Dawgface also said, I'm in Detroit. Who need to see me? I'm east with it. He also said, I came back to Detroit to see what's on Wiggers' minds. Last time I checked, Wiggers were O's. I just want to say this right here before I play this clip. Them going back and forth in the DMs, it probably wouldn't have went any further than the DMs. But by Dawgface posting the DMs, now 42 Dugg has to react. And I'm not talking about make a video. I'm not talking about another DM. The streets gonna be looking at Dugg like he got something to prove because he done made these statements. He done made these alleged threats.
And what I was hearing on this internet, though, they talking about like Dawgface, he gotta say something. Man, Dawgface ain't holding back. Dawgface went to Mafia channel and went crazy. It should be out right now as we speak. Good gracious, am I gonna run that?
He gotta move on. Not saying that I want him to, because I do not condone violence. The smartest thing for him to do is leave Dawgface alone and just let it go. But when you try to be one of the biggest from your city and from your section, and you try to be known for standing on business, 42 Dugg is not finna let this slide knowing that these messages was just leaked to the world. He gotta stand on what he said. Dawgface just disrespected him and his mama. And y'all see how these street dudes get when it come to their mama. You see, 50 Cent just brought out T.I. whole family when it come to the boys and the men's that's coming from the family. And T.I. said it himself. He just glad that his family can see that it's men in the family that's willing to go to war for the family. 42 Dugg made another video and said,
Oh, sucking I hate to be you. I got something new for y'all Friday. These niggas, I forgot who the f I am.
Dawgface responded.
Hey, Detroit, breaking news alert. Hey, 42 Dugg, I'm gonna need you to come to the front of the congregation and sit your little on this toilet right here. See that? I'm gonna need you to sit your down on this toilet right here so we can have a conversation. Now you go to Instagram and you make 2 videos about me. That's strange, but it's also interesting because when your mans who rap drop their songs, you don't share their covers. When they drop their rap videos, you don't share their rap videos in your story. But you got enough pressure for me to make 2 videos about me, and you telling Detroit, oh yeah, man, we ain't with him. He ain't from Detroit. He from Pontiac. Hey, Helliver. Hey, DJ Brown. Hey, Ant Beats. We ready for y'all to take over to the podcast. Helliver, DJ Brown, Ant Beats. They ain't podcasters. They producers. They in the music business. It's interesting that you ain't named Rock Cobain. You ain't named Kid L. You ain't named the Forum Magazine. You ain't say nothing about the guys who are really podcasters. You know why you ain't say that? It's because you want the producers to come in and handle you with kid gloves. Hey, 42 Dugg. Who was Pillar? Oaks, East Lake, Michigan, when you was level 4, when niggas slapped you in your mouth and spit on you, and Pillar had to come out of there and get a nigga together for spitting on you because you was up under the protection of the headbangers? You don't want to talk about that, do you? Or how about when they sent your level 2 and Maye had to make sure you was straight? How about you was getting manhandled, slapped around, and treated like a little rag doll? And you was hiding behind A. Dukes in that motherfucker. But then when you come to the street, you dropping fast, all kind of slick ass say about the fast. Them the same niggas who was protecting you while you was in prison.
I wonder if Dawgface saying 5s. And y'all, never mind my camera, man. My camera is all the way behind for some odd reason. It got to be a setting that I am not doing on this live thing. I got to get it together, so y'all stick with your boy. We going to keep it going, though. But I'm wondering, though, what he mean by 5s.
You don't want to talk about that. You want to keep that a secret. And then the same Eddie Dukes was looking out for you. You ain't did shit. Why don't you tell the world that? Since you got so much pressure for the Bloods, since you so upset and angry, and since you the national representatives for dropping the 5, you wasn't dropping no 5 in the penitentiary.
Because I know the back in the day, you know, the Bloods down this way. I don't know how they do it in Cali, but the Blood used to be, you know, the 5s, and you got the 6s, is the Crips and stuff. I don't know if that's the you know what I'm saying, the program that they going off of in Detroit. I know they don't do that like that in Cali, but Detroit, they might run it like that.
That's for mother show. You wasn't dropping nothing but your ass on the toilet seat. Nervous as a...
Dawgface also posted a video from someone from the 4 gang and alleged that 42 Dugg crew is the police. Check it out. Get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this situation, man. It always be situations like this that spill over from the internet to the streets. But get in the comments and tell me what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me.
I'm out of the game. The force have been compromised. They're cops, police, law enforcement. And I'm not. I don't condone it in no kind of way. I'm out of here. Leave me alone. Don't call me. I don't want to aid and assist in the beef. I don't want no smoke at all. Please leave me alone. I'm going to take care of Jacoby, Junior, my girl, me. That's it. Other than that, leave me the alone. Cause I will one of y'all about my life.
More alert today is your boy Rock Carmichael. Rock Carmichael is a former NFL defensive back, elite trainer, and mentor to the.
All right, man. We gonna wrap that one up, man. But we gonna go right over here to this baby shooter and Dawgface phone call saying baby shooter is exposing Dawgface in this conversation, y'all. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all think baby shooter is, you know what I'm saying, him and Dawgface linking up on the low? Y'all let me know in the comment section though, man. Dang, we're gonna go ahead and run this though, y'all.